What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. Over the holiday season, I did manage to watch the movie Fences, directed and starring Denzel Washington. So I just want to give you guys a quick review of this film.
Where Corey? I want him to help me with this fence.
He got recruited by a college football team.
It ain't gonna get him nowhere.
If he be like you in the sports, he gonna be all right. Ain't but two men ever played baseball good as you.
And what it ever get me? I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
All right, so for starters, this movie has to have some of the best acting I've seen all year. I mean, some of the best dialogue. It's based on a play, of course. This play has been around for a very long time, but the amount of dialogue and the way it's delivered, I would love to see like a behind the scenes look at how they rehearsed for this movie, because there's so much dialogue. There's so many like long takes that you can just tell these are experienced, seasoned theater actors. I mean, the whole cast does a great job. And as the movie goes on, I feel like the drama just slowly builds up towards the end. And if you haven't seen, I hadn't seen this play before, I hadn't read the play before. So for me, watching it for the first time, I was like, whoa, like there was a lot of things that happened in this movie that I just did not see coming, and it kind of blew me away. Now, the problem with this movie, I mean, overall, it's great. The cinematography is great. There's a lot of good things about this movie. But overall, the one problem that I did have for it is that some things didn't translate well from a theater play to a film. Like in watching a film, you're kind of used to things moving a little bit quicker. It is a little bit slow. In the beginning of the movie, there's a lot of dialogue, and you don't know, you're not sure where it's going. Like it's not leading, it feels like it's not leading up to anything. You're just kind of like learning about the characters, and that's pretty much it. There really isn't anything in the beginning of this movie that changes the path of these characters. Since there wasn't anything really in terms of inciting incident going on in the beginning of the movie, I wasn't sure where the movie was going, or if it was going to be really interesting. But of course, towards the end, it gets really good. A lot of things happen. You learn more about Denzel's character. You learn more about him in terms of why he is the way he is. And it's really good towards the end. But you gotta have, if you're gonna go watch this movie, you gotta have a lot of patience in the beginning, where it just seems like there's a lot of talking that is not really going anywhere. Now, but like I said, the characters are really interesting. Denzel knocks it out of the park. Denzel, I mean, his acting in this movie, I think is probably the strongest acting I've ever seen him do in a movie. I mean, his character is so strong. It's just so powerful, so deep, and like his background, he talks about a lot about him growing up and what he went through and why he is the way he is now. And he's such a like conflicted and kind of bitter character in a way. Like he's been through a lot. He's had a lot of disappointments in life, and he's just so bitter, and it just felt so realistic, and you really just felt how strong of a personality this character was, and it was really believable. Overall, I feel like definitely Denzel should definitely get nominated for an Oscar for this movie. Viola Davis, oh my God, I haven't even talked about Viola Davis as Rose. She does an amazing job of kind of like having that back and forth conversation with Denzel. Those two together, I mean, some of the scenes in that movie are just so powerful, and I feel like they captured that moment in time, those years. I'm not sure exactly when it takes place. I'm thinking it's the 60s or 50s. I'm not exactly sure, but the way it was captured in this movie was excellent. So overall, I really recommend this movie. I really don't know how to rate it. And let's say I usually do like a scale of 1 to 5. I really can't rate this movie. All I gotta say is just go watch it, and just have a lot of patience in the beginning when there is a lot of dialogue and you're not sure where it's going. So just have a lot of patience, and I guarantee you, trust me, it gets better towards the like 30 minutes into the movie. It is a long movie. It felt like it was like 3 hours long, but it's definitely worth the watch. It hasn't made a lot of money. A lot of people haven't seen it. A lot of people haven't been to the theater to see it, but definitely go check it out. It's a solid movie, and I guarantee you, this movie is gonna get nominated for a lot of things when it comes to Oscar time. So, well, that's all for today's show. Thanks for watching this review. Let me know what you thought about Fences, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.